Ladies and gentlemen, chess is a stressful game, and playing it can sometimes freak us out a little bit, which is why some people prefer to play bots. Bots are little AI entities that are designed to play against you at a certain degree of difficulty. And the nice thing is every single month, chess.com launches new bots. Sometimes they're very interesting. Sometimes they're a little boring. But this month, you get to think about the Roman Empire. You see, I'm going to be playing against some Roman bots, like Hadrian, Cleopatra, Caligula, Caesar, and Augustus. And, I mean, technically, Cleopatra's not from the Roman Empire, but it's like historical bot. I mean, my history is very, very bad, so you guys can correct me in the comments. And also what's very cool is that you actually get these cool special themed pieces. The problem for me is it doesn't match my background at all, and it would look really terrible. So I'm actually going to be really boring. And just so it doesn't look terrible on my recording, I will be playing these bots, and I will be narrating for you on my traditional overlay. So the bots are rated 700, like 1200, 1400, 1800, all the way up. We're going to play some bots. We're going to talk some trash. I'm going to start with the black pieces against Mr. Hadrian, who says, "Bow to me, your favorite Roman emperor." You guys want to know something embarrassing? I don't know who this is. Now, I went to school. I did. I didn't pay a lot of attention in college, but before that, I paid a lot of attention. And I don't know who Hadrian is. I've never heard of this guy, like, ever in my life. And maybe that's the meme. I'm gonna take the center, and we're going to, we're just gonna improve our position here. I have some bot dialogue here as well. This is not everybody likes this. You can let me know in the comment section. Sometimes people are like, "Stop reading the bot dialogue." I don't care. But I'm gonna keep it here so you can, you can read. Maybe I won't read each one out loud. He plays f4, which is the bird. I had no idea he built a library, aqueduct, and the Temple of Zeus. I had absolutely no clue. We're not able to put two pawns in the center, so what we're going to do is we're going to just develop and then not block in our bishop. Now, that's not a good move. You should not undevelop and block all your pieces. I really don't care that you commissioned the Temple of Venus in Rome. You should have played some better chess moves. I also just realized my thing wasn't on here, so we should have moves now. Now, yeah, like, this is... I mean, you see, this is why we like to play bots, because human beings would absolutely never play like this. Let's develop another bishop and castle our king and continue to trash talk, or else the audience will get bored. I mean, I don't even... The bot, I suppose, is just programmed to lose. I can, again, D and C pawns are best friends. They like to go together. This is, you are a cunning opponent. Well, thank you, Hadrian. It just seems like his name was misspelled, honestly. It seems like he was born in the hospital, his parents meant to call him Adrian, and just added a letter. I don't know how, but now he's Hadrian. I'm going to take the knight because it defends the center, right? And so what we're going to do now is take so that his queen's got to go into the middle, which is not bad. Not good, rather. It is quite bad. And he keeps talking about a wall. I don't know why he has... I don't know why he's telling me about his immigration views, but now we're going to defend the pawn on d4. Or see a post in the Roman guard. Thank you. Now we're going to kick the knight out. Knight's got to go there. I have a feeling he won't do it. Wow! Impressive. With the king in the center of the board, I'm going to utilize pawn play to improve my pieces. I can take, but I can also keep pushing, and I get more space. And I'm going to defend my pawn. Yeah, taking just helps him. So maybe just bring my rook. Utilize the file that's about to open up. Now, this is a very daring move and probably quite unnecessary. But I'm doing this so that my queen gets over here. It's likely winning. I've got a lot of kind of ammunition on this side of the board. Yeah, he's not really defending himself. And now my queen and my bishop open up together. And they also oil up. We're going to give a check. The king is going to run out over here. And then we're going to take the bishop, hitting the queen. This is a big threat. King's either got to run out or he's got to lose his rook. He does, in fact, do that. Now we are threatening to promote. If the bishop moves, we're going to take the other rook. I have 2 queens. Maybe I'll make a bishop because I don't respect him. Unfortunately, now he does play the best move, so the game will have to go on for a little while longer. So I'm going to have to push. Maybe I will promote a bunch of more bishops. He said that he scored there. I don't think he knows how chess works. Okay, that's I have 2 dark scored bishops, which is pretty OP. Maybe I'll get another one. How about that? I'm going to go get another bishop. I guess the drawback is I've got to give up one of my bishops, huh? All right, I'm going to take, and then I'm going to make another bishop. So now I've promoted 3 dark squared bishops in the same game. Now I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to promote another bishop. So now I've just made a bunch of bishops. Let's cut the king off on the side of the board, and now let's deliver a checkmate. He still has pawn moves, just here, not with these. And bishop 2e7 is checkmate in 2 moves because I take. I thought it was mate actually already. So we took. I mean, the level 1 bots really suck. They will really boost your confidence. The next bot is Cleopatra. I don't know why clicking next auto starts the game. Okay, and now I'm just out completely. No, I want to play with. No. I don't want to play black every game. All right, I resign. How about that? What? No. I want to be white. Stop it. What happened there? I dare challenge Cleopatra. We're going to play a London against Cleopatra. I know she was very powerful, I think. I mean, again, I don't know anything about history, really. Wow, she Londons me back. That's really... All right, the way I like to deal with this is I like to turn it into a Queen's Gambit. So I like to play like this, and then utilize the open space on that side. All right, so the bot has malfunctioned. It's already wasting a move. Now I'm going to go Queen B3. She said I will not be told where I can and can't go. No problem. Yeah, look, I don't know what's with these bots, but they're really I mean, honestly, playing them will probably make you feel better about yourself, you know? We're going to pick up 2 pawns here from Cleopatra. Now, she does have rook c8, but she's not going to do it. She said slay queen. Bro, she never said slay queen. Stop it. Chess.com, that is not realistic. Nobody knew what that was back in the day. She's not even taking the pawn here. Now, if I take, she's going to play rook c1. You got to be careful. I'm going to go here. She's still going to take, but I was ready for that on the last move. Oh, man. Now we're just going to push forward. I don't know why Cleopatra didn't take a fiery pawn. Wow. Wow. I see chess was invented in India and definitely not in Rome. That's not, and I don't even know why she's included in the Roman bot. Like, is Cleopatra ever... I don't know anything about history. Like, so I'm very confused. We're just gonna, what was that? Did you see that? Are y'all seeing this? I can't drag the rook. How about a click? What was that? What was that? What are the, this is not a good look. Pawn takes c3. Now we're going to do something very simple. We're just going to trade off the pieces and win the endgame because we have a bishop. This is not necessary, but this is probably the easiest way to do this. And now we're going to bring our... Is the whole back row bugged? That's pretty awesome. What if I refresh? Okay, that was really weird. I'm going to protect my bishop when she attacks it. Now I can push. Now I'm 3 squares from queening. Takes, and now we're going to push the pawn. Boom. C7 is next. Rook C1. She can't take my bishop, even if she's Cleopatra. Okay, now we're threatening to queen, and when she goes here, bishop A6. What? It's time to promote a rook this game. I'm going to BM... What? Whoa. G3? Okay, let's hunt down the pieces here. Rook F7 protects my F2 pawn. Check, and I take this pawn, and we are beating Cleopatra. So here we go. Boom. 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 Wow, look at me pre-moving all these moves. Takes. Here. 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 Check. Mate. Yes. Boom. Do you just... I don't know what she's talking about, but she got smoked. I mean, Cleopatra absolutely had nothing for us. New game. Caligula doesn't care about being liked as long as he rules over his enemies. Oh yeah? He's gonna trash talk me? Alright, bozo, let's go. Let's see what he says. He ugly, bro. This is where warriors are made. Let's see how you do. Against the Karo Khan. Plays d4, says, beat me, you will be feared more than 1,000 Caesars. Caesar salad, more like. Because it's crispy. Fear me. Okay, now he's just doing a villain laugh. Okay, I'm gonna take on e4. Typical Karo Khan defense. Maybe we go Tartakower. Not pre-move. Alright, this is a pure... Okay, he's playing... What? The bot just called me gross. What did I do? That's not nice. Well, now I'm gonna attack your pieces. How about that? And there you go. First, I'm gonna go here. And now you got your bishop trapped. Who's gross now? Yeah. This guy was supposed to be all big and scary. Now we take on b3. We'll give a check. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you see that? What did that say? Did that say I lick? He said, no, he just said something. He went castles. I went here. He just said he was gonna lick something. He just said that. I saw it. Gross. And I'm gross. Check. Okay, now we're gonna trade some pieces. We did the same thing against Cleopatra. Dude, these bots have to stop trash talking you after they get a completely lost position. They just gotta apologize. Because this is... I mean, I am smoking Caligula. I'm gonna bring out the queen and the bishop. We're gonna take the pawn. We're gonna take another pawn. We're gonna go here. Yep. I can't take that, by the way. It's very, very sneaky. Let's go pawn c5. Now, at some point, these bonds do start playing a little bit better. By the way, that was a fancy move. And I'm going to come back here. And I'm up a bishop, but it's not over. Well, if you trade rooks, it's over. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what's the big thing here. Okay, so I'm just clearing out the pawns. I have a bishop and an extra pawn, and now I'm going to walk my king. He burped, bro. He burped, and he's calling me gross. It's crazy. Put the king in the middle of the board. Very nice. Very Roman-y, may I say. Dare I say. G5 to control his king. Of course, I could have just taken. Now we control the knight as well. And he's simply out of moves. I'm going to take here. I'm going to go for fear me. Oh, I get it. He's calling me gross because he's gross. He didn't shower for 3 days. Okay, to be fair, they probably didn't really have a whole lot of that back in the day. But the Romans were pretty good at, like, water and stuff, and aqueducts, right? So they were pretty smart. Okay, he's given up his pieces. So now it's time to, you know, really put the beats on here. Let's not stalemate anybody. Let's not stalemate anybody. Let's just make sure... He keeps yelling at me. He keeps yelling. Now, I could stalemate him, because he's really annoying, but I'm not going to do that. Now I can go all the way back. It's not a draw. But remember, I want to promote to many bishops. So I think we're going to put the bishop over here. And then we're going to go king here. And then we're going to promote to a bishop. There we go. And then we're going to go here and here. There we go. We got the bishop and the knight. A beautiful configuration. And now, of course, we have to deliver the goodies in the form of a checkmate, which we will be promptly doing. No stalemates. Bring the king. Not necessary. He said he's picked boogers that were tougher than me. Oh, did I accidentally repeat moves? Oops. Yeah, the king is going to help, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. Obviously, you can win in a million ways here. But we're going to create a little force field with the bishops. So the king is put in a box. And you can also just checkmate with the bishops if you're feeling very feisty. King e3. He's going to have to walk over. King e2. Box gets smaller and smaller. Knight's not even needed. And, well, this is stalemate, so you want to be careful. We're going to make the box. Let's come like this. And this should now be easy. King here. Bishop here. Bishop here. Bishop here. That's how you mate with two bishops. You are a tyrant. Yeah. Now, this is Julius Caesar, the one who gets all the, fear and respect. And Augustus is apparently higher rated. I don't know why. I would have thought Caesar might be higher rated, but we can save. Well, we should go up the way the rating ranks are. Caesar, go ahead. Pontifex Maximus, dictator. Okay, greatest chess playerist. That's funny. I played d4 last time. I'm gonna go e4 this game. Mr. Julius is playing d4. I played d6 rather. I played d4. Take the center. Develop a knight. Okay. Sometimes you can actually play f3 because the bishop's got to go. And what you do is you stop knight g4 so then you can go up and like this. You don't have to push, but I will take space away from Mr. Caesar. And then I'm ready to take with the knight if I have to. I can also castle queenside. That invites a little bit of stuff here, but now this is kind of a declaration on my opponent that I'd like to attack. And you see, this is how you play these positions, especially as kind of a noob. Not saying any of you are noobs, but as a beginner intermediate, opposite side castling is really difficult for people to deal with because you just get these huge attacks. Like, of course I can take on h6, but I'm sort of showing you how to prepare this. And this is just a really big problem for black because, yeah, people are very bad at dealing with these sort of attacking positions. Here, I can sneak my knight into the middle by taking on c6 first, and now my knight is very, very happy. Here, I'm threatening to take the bishop. King b1 is always useful to make sure your pawns are always protected. I'm going to go here. I imagine g6 is going to happen. Yeah, and actually the engine has done a pretty good job here. I would say the bot has done a nice job of like not getting totally squashed. So I can play a speculative sacrifice, but it's probably not the best thing. But whatever, let's have some fun. I'm attacking this. I'm ready. b5 is hanging. I can take with a queen. I can also take with a pawn. I think I'm going to take with the pawn. Force the knight to move. Yeah, the bot is now playing pretty intelligently. Now I'm going to take. Of course, if this, I just come back. Now, I should be winning because black's king is... We said when in Rome. That's funny. Because when... yeah, so I was gonna say, I think black's king is very weak. And this pawn is quite annoying. And I've got really bad intentions for that king. Really bad. Very bad intentions indeed. I can maneuver in with my queen. I can play rook. I can also play f4, f5, f6, which as slow as it looks absolutely lethal. I mean, this just looks horrible. f6 is a massive threat. Now the bishop is just trapped. Now I'm definitely back in control of the game. I don't even have to take, by the way. I don't even have to take the bishop, which is quite funny. I can just keep attacking. And unfortunately, Mr. Caesar might just be in grave danger here. I have an amazing move, which is sacrificing my queen and then promoting a new one. I mean, I gotta play a move like that, right? That's cool. Look at that. That's awesome. And then I can, ooh. That is actually kind of scary. I'm very fortunate, I think, not to be losing here. Oh, my rook is hanging. I got a little carried away. Oops. If I move my rook, there's king d7. But maybe I have like rook f1, knight c5, and bishop f5. I mean, I can also play knight f6, bishop takes, promote. And then if the king goes, I have queen f7. I think I'm going to do that. Well, almost. Almost. Got a little scary there and completely unnecessary, but you know, now we take on f7, the queen escapes with a check, and we are totally winning because if blocked there was this, now I take the bishop with a check, now I save my king. And saving the king is not what Mr. Caesar here is going to be able to do. So we have an extra bishop, we have a very strong pawn. We can team the rook up with the queen, and then we can just make sure we never get back rank mated. Very, very important, you just make sure that no back rank mates. Pawn goes to g6. There is rook e1. Okay, queen trade, of course, we will do. g7. He could go here. I'm checking him. Rook f8 was even better, but I'll play it on the next move. Yep. Rook f8. That way he doesn't even get to take. Take. Here. Queen e6. Queen d7. And now he's out of moves. And now we're gonna put him out of his misery. Like this. And walk right into the position. Second worst day of my life. I imagine the first one was, you know. And now we're going to play Augustus. We're going to give Augustus the black pieces. And here we go. E4. Rome's greatest emperor, Augustus. I thought Caesar... Man, do I not know anything about... I got to read more. I really do have to read more. Anyway. D5. Scandinavian defense. I have a course on this. I also have a course on the Caro-Kann, but you know. Queen d5. Playing queen a5. Let's see. By the way, you can take a free sample of the course. I'll put a link in the description. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. This is all available for free. Free. 100%. No cost. Listen to me. No cost. You could check this out. You don't have to spend any money. This is all available. Every single course I make has a free sample, and this is available for free. You don't have to. You'll see. I'll put. Now that's not in the course because it's not a good move, but in the course is bishop c4, bishop d2, a lot of moves. Queen d2 is nothing special. I'm just gonna finish my development. I mean, it's just a dumb move because it. I guess I'll play knight c6. b4 is not a thing because I can take it. Bishop b5 is a normal move. Trying to just kind of damage my structure, I guess. I can deal with it. I also, you know, like I can play queen b6 so that I don't take any structural damage. Knight e5 might be coming. So it kind of makes me want to play bishop d6. I'm really not too concerned about taking damage here. He does play knight e5, so the plan was to take. And then I'm going to drop back and attack the pawn, which Mr. Augustus has put there. Am I losing? Queen b6. I'm fine. Everything's good. There is no knight a4 because I take the bishop. He castles. Now, it's a bit risky to take the pawn because I'm not yet developed fully. I'm not castled. I don't see a way he refutes this. I really don't. But the safe person in me just wants to play pawn to a6. I mean, it's just being cautious. Wow, that's a move. Look at that. If I take the bishop, there's queen d7. Now, that's if I take the bishop. I can still take on e5, by the way. And at this point, I think I'm doing it because I'm even getting out of the danger. So I think he kind of left me with no choice. Now, if I take with the knight stops defending d7. That's continuity. And then he's going to play queen here. It still might be okay for me, but I think I'm going to play queen c6. Then my knight is a little bit weak, but at least my queen protects my king. I expect probably queen d4. f4 is not stupid. Let's attack the queen, and next move we're castling. We're not even thinking about it. We're castling. Is there a threat? No. We're castling. Maybe he's going to attack me, but we're cooking. Augustus is getting cooked. Nice moment here. Queen is defending the bishop. Queen is defending the pawn. So I can take the pawn. Only reason I may not want to do that is because the rook will go to the c file. So I can actually change the move order and take this first. But I'm not sure any of that really matters. What's fascinating is I have an even better move here, I think, which is not to take, but it's a forcing move, and it attacks the rook while opening an attack on the knight. And I think knight b2 guarantees some big stuff here. Yeah, you see? And now opponent is forced to part ways with this. Now, I would love to play the move rook to d8 here, but he can actually take, and then I get mated. Oh, by the way, remember how a couple of games ago I went here? Yeah, just make sure you don't get mated. h6 is just an improving move, and now you actually can play rook d8, because even though you're gonna give up like that, the queen for two rooks, a queen versus these two is just not going to get it done for the side that has the pieces. Now everything is defended so far. Actually, that's... Never mind. All right, that's another free pawn for me. And I'm controlling that knight very well. Now, the only question is, how quickly do I want to rush into an endgame? Like, do I want to play bishop e4 really fast? So if knight takes, queen takes, and we have an endgame? All right, we're going to win the queen versus rook and bishop endgame here against the bot. He wants this. I mean, he's not sentient. I can play f6. I mean, is it dumb for me to... Like, the only thing I got to worry about is hanging all my pieces. Rook d4. So now queen e3, attacking that pawn. Right, we got to hunt the weaknesses. I do not want to allow that, so I'm going to play king to g6. Now, I am a little worried about my king. A little bit. Not a huge amount. I think this is smart, because now there is no... there is that move, but maybe here, and all of a sudden it's really hard to move for my opponent. Yeah, and I'm going to use my flank pawn to take away critical space. Yeah, and now my king can run. So now my king gets in on the light squares. Look at this. And I think this is really bad news for the bot. Yeah, the bot is just starting to chuck. It's just starting to chuck pawns because it doesn't know how to deal with the position. Maybe king g4 looks good. Look at this. I mean, this is just completely stuck. Completely. Yeah. I'm going to give a check, and I might even just walk. Look at this. Oh, this might just be a mate. Look at that. That's just mate. We just got to the king. Nice. And that's mate, that's mate, that's mate, that's mate, that's mate. This one's a rook, that one's a bishop. It's complete pandemonium. I'm going to finish the game. Nice little light square checkmate. Feel like that was a very clean win in the Scandinavian defense. And yeah, the point of this video was not to promote the Scandinavian, but the point was to win against all of the bots this month on chess.com. Hopefully, you are as good as me. If not, that's all right. That's all right. You've got some growing and some room to improve. No crazy bots this month. Like sometimes they have ridiculously strong bots, but you know, you keep playing against them and keep practicing, and yeah. I'll see you in the next video. Get out of here.